Good morning, it's Roz here. I don't bother putting my name here like this because I'm assuming that you probably know who I am by now, but that shouldn't be the case, should it? Sometimes we assume when we shouldn't. Anyway, do I leave it there? Do I not? I have forgotten to put this on. There we go. And whoop, that one. There was a bit of rearranging needed after doing the live stream yesterday, and it was a very good day, fun day, and we had a good time for those that were there and those that watch replays, all that stuff. So do let people know that I'm live now, and this is the daily general card reading, and it's the spread. So I'll get into that in a minute. Just wanting to say hello to everyone. And I'm just going to totally ignore what is my back end of the Facebook because it's not working, not properly. Morning, Ross. Thanks, Kat. Yeah. Look, sometimes the technology is a very interesting factor. And hi, Edward, how are you? And we've got the beautiful Lily Hayes. How are you this morning? Just love those sunflowers. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And at the moment, as I'm looking out my window, it's not quite sunshine today. We've actually had some rain as well already. It's been light, but it's still wet outside. So good morning, Tracy. How are you? And Sarah, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for a wonderful expo yesterday. Very interesting. Well, it was very interesting because we've had previous before that were, full of lots of variety. And yesterday it was just a little interesting. We had a different way of doing it, and it was a wonderful time. I had fun doing the production. It's great fun. Oops, I did that again. Sorry. Thanks, Lily. That's great. And yes, you know what I mean about the technology and stuff. Yeah, it was a great disappointment. We couldn't end up having you joining us because you're one of the features. You've got great music, and it would have been so lovely to have shared that because for those who don't know, Denise Alex is actually one of the borderers, and that was one of the sad disappointments. But hey, it's what happens, isn't it? We still had a good time. It was a lovely day to put on an expo. There was certainly, it was interesting. It was interesting. We had a lovely time with, I'm trying to think of the name, Malcolm, with his garden. It was lovely. And playing around with the live sales area of the Be Live features. So yeah, we had some fun. Now, I'm going to get into, oh, good heavens, I'm using my eCam and there's another update. It just popped up a notice there's another update, but I'm not going to do that now, of course, because we're in our reading right now. I'm swapping it round. So do remember that with this, it is the general card spread reading. I am using these cards still, and I will leave them over there. You might just be able to see them on the side for those who want to reference that a bit later and see them, to go and buy your own deck. I love them. And I'm going to stop that scroller because honestly, that just gets to the point of annoying the heck out of me. And I might even go back over here and move that just a little bit. so that it's not quite so on the edge. I'll just leave that there. That's the beauty of eChem. I can move things around when I want to. Now, what we've got here today is these spreads. I'll take my name off. You don't need that there. We've got the energy that is in the workspace. We have the energy that's in the home space there. What we've got up here is the unexpected. We've got your role in this one, and right in the center we've got the outcome. So when we look at what the meaning of the card is in each of these spaces, we're actually looking at it from the context of. So the stars are in the context of what is the work energy. So we've got that, and for me, that I'm bringing that intuitive guidance, what I'm getting from my gut feeling reaction with this card in that space is pretty much that the stars, there's no limit. There's no limit to what ideas that you can bring forward for your workspace, what opportunities, what options you've got. So, and it's also, instead of looking in what is your own boundaries, is just to take that time to actually look at the stars, put your vision out there of what is possible and the wonderment of what might be next that's in your workspace, your energies around that. You could be working on a project that's actually bringing forward something that's absolutely so totally new in that's, the ideas and brainstorming that you're going to do. Hi, Kathy, by the way. Oops, and I forgot. I've actually got my iPad next to me and it just made a noise, letting me know something happened. And yeah, so that's what that for me means today. It's some of the newer ideas that you're going to be working on are going to be like reaching for the stars, and put your visuals out there for that, your intentions that you're wanting to do something different, something that's out of the box, out of the, what you normally do. Looking at the dog in that home space, oh, look, it was so wonderful as we finished the expo live stream yesterday, because I'm the one who had the controls. Just as I hit that live end broadcast button, I just looked out the window and there was my, the family arrived back home. It was just so perfect timing. And to see my dog Peanuts actually bouncing up and down in the back of the car, eager to be home, because I hadn't seen her for 4 days because they'd gone off to the shack. And it was so wonderful to see her in the back of the car, so excited to be home. And she's just here at my feet even now, just curled up and loving the space. She's really, really, really happy to be back home here with me. It's one of those funny things in the home space. We get so used to having those around us who are our familiars, who are with us all the time, and we become so used to having that presence that when they're not here, and the automatic is, I get up, Peanuts follows with me. And she just wasn't there over those 4 days, over those 4 days. And it was just so interesting, like the feeling, that energy, you can feel the presence when it's back with you. And I think that's that recognition of acknowledgement for those who are special around us in our family, to do take notice, to do pick up that ball and play, to actually, share time with them. That's not just that you're there and not to acknowledge them, just to even have conversation without it being just the norm, and bringing something a little bit new and exciting into the life. This dog is waiting really patiently and faithfully for some action. There's a lead in the mouth, there's a ball there, the collar's ready to go on. So I think it really is, take those moments that are going to be sharing with another. And it's not just with your pet. What that's meaning is with those who you are in relationship with, the people in your family, around your home space. Can be relatives too. It doesn't have to just be those who live with you. It can be friends as well, because that's what a dog is, isn't it? A beautiful friend. And we've got here the bouquet in the 9, the bouquet in the unexpected energy space. So it really is, not that you're going to be expecting it or or, you know, oh, it's going to happen. But there will be those moments that might pop up in your day that you're going to have that acknowledgement. And it could well be that you are going to get a bunch of flowers too. So because it's in that unexpected position, we're not going to live our day as if, oh, I'm waiting for this. It's just an indication that there will be those moments of thank you and acknowledgement. One of the things that I know that can be hard for some people is to just say that thank you and try to talk it down and not accept that we do deserve recognition. We do deserve the thank yous at times. And all it needs as a response from us really is just thank you for that receiving of the gratefulness. You know, there's times where in our prayers we can be asking for. And, you know, if we even think about it, we are receiving. Say thank you. You know, it's a two-way street. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling from that. And being in the unexpected, enjoy your flowers. We've got the young man here, and this is the man that comes in on the regular deck. It is this aged, because like you can see there, I've actually got the expandable. So what do I feel about that? I feel it's in the your role card position. So I'm actually feeling it's spending that time a little bit in accessing our masculine, but in a gentle way, because it's the younger. Oh God. Oh, my apologies. What I've got there, and I'm going to hold it up. There we go. For those of you who may have seen the live stream yesterday, that's funny that that's actually presented right in the middle, you know, just while I'm doing this. I'm running the programs on my Healy. I have a new device that's called a Healy, and it's a frequency generator type thing. I still haven't become familiar with the terms that they use because it's a fairly new device into Australia. Yes, I'm running some of the programs. You'll have to go and watch the expo replay, and I'll be putting some things on my Hypnosis Plus with Ros page around that anyway. And probably because the timing of that actually popped up just then, it's more than likely that this, sorry, I'm just adjusting that. It's more than likely that in my role, as far as the card and having that do its thing just then, you know, bringing to awareness that we do have all these frequencies around us, and this being the younger man of the two that are in this deck now, for me, this expanded deck, right? It's allowing what is the flow in our life, and in a gentle way, because it's the younger, less wise, but with the younger man, if you sort of observe and see what is the more masculine energies, of course, each of us have both sides, the masculine, feminine. If you observe what the men actually do in their younger years, and the energy and the brashness and, yes, the strength and the competitiveness and all of that, it almost feels like we're needing to access that side of our persona. And in this way, it does look more romantic and gentle. So I'm feeling that for those of us who are women, just to gently take on the observance and the feeling of that masculine side of us, and allow that flow to grow within us, that we need to be actually focusing on that a little bit today. It is part of our role today is to kick in some of that masculine energy. And for those, of course, who are watching who are men, yes, have that feeling of tenderness, nurturing, and that for yourself and for the others around you. So I'm feeling that that's potentially what is happening for today. And it moves then into the outcome. It's one of my favourite cards. I absolutely love the mouse cards, the mice card, because it's just so full of opportunity and taking advantage of. I mean, I know, and this is one where in the guidebook, that little bit of what I remember from the guidebook is that it's talking about them thieving and stuff like that. It's not, supposedly, it's not a good card to have in your spread. And yet I just love it because it's the determination that's here with the mice to take advantage of what they have around us, the opportunity, the what's happening, you know, that they really are just being mice. And here's one about to chew through what he's swinging on, you know, his support is going to drop flat in a minute and he'll be on his bum. It's just so cute. And I suppose in looking at this as the outcome, what's going to be the completion of our day or a result, we're actually finding those things around and about us that are going to be to our advantage, because we're going to have that feeling of fullness and having feasted on our day. And that's what I'm feeling around that card for today, as far as the mice being in the outcome. So look, I'm hoping that you gain some level of value out of what the cards are telling you. Have that inner search as you're actually moving into that space of your day, what you're going to be doing, what your work is going to be. Are you planning something? Those ideas around the stars, what you know, like stars in your eyes, really. So put that in mind. I mean, you don't live by the cards. We just have, it's a guidance and a setting of intention for the day. So set good intentions for the day and move forward in it with the energy, the flow, and be you. So I do keep encouraging everyone, be the best you that you can be. And I'm still going to keep doing that and saying that, be the best person that you can be. We are who we are in our uniqueness. And you are of value to everyone else around you, because it really is like those jigsaw pieces of life moving together. Some pieces are in a different puzzle. That's all it is. We just need to find our puzzle, I suppose, in that respect. We do fit. We have our unique space and place in this life. So live it well. Going to leave it there, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'm setting up some of the events in advance on the mytimetv.live page as events. The connections should be there. If they're not, do please get in touch with me, because I have had a little bit of an issue this morning with some of the event creation and linking the actual live stream file name. So just get in touch as you can with the direct messenger on Facebook. I do have the Facebook page up there. You can see Hypnose, the website. There's ways of getting in touch with me. I've got the info all about and around. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste until then.